Hello, hello, hello. This is my first album review ever, and earlier this morning I did a reaction video about the BAND-MAID's new video and song Manners, and in the comments I was announced that the new album is out already, and I just had to go and listen to it, and well, what did I think of it? Wow, it's a roller coaster that the album starts and it never comes down. It goes up all the way. I was constantly thinking of listening throughout the album that if this is going to be like this, and usually when a band is picking or whoever is picking songs to the album, is it from the record company with the band or whatever, but there's always like this, how can we make this album like there's this certain like drama involved, how the songs are placed in the album. And I was thinking throughout the please don't do that. Just keep it going like this to the end. And it did. It never in any point there was this any kind of notch. It just from a start to the end, it's just put on the full throttle and let's go. Just if it wasn't for me the first song actually that the first song of the album is called not the warning, but warning exclamation mark. Just so happens to be that one of my favorite bands that I discovered with BAND-MAID last year was The Warning, and I think this is a sign of some kind. But great song, like the second song, No God, as well. But when the Afterlife, the third song, hit, that's the song that got me. It's just something like this happening. Men's know what I'm talking about. Full throttle, no going back, and I think this whole album is full of killer riffs, all out. I wouldn't say like in the later ones there is some what I would say to be more of like typical BAND-MAID. I think like The Warning and No God, and I think the Manners as well. But it's but there's something with that Afterlife. It just kicks in, and the goosebumps kicks in, and I'm still a little bit shaking. I just finished the album, and as you know, first time listening to BAND-MAID song, it's not easy to find everything you want. There's throughout the album, throughout all the songs, you think you listen to 1 minute, 2 minutes, and you think that you're done with it, or you know the song, but you don't. There's always something coming behind the corner and hit you in the head, and hey, what's this? It takes multiple times to listen to really get into it, and in this album especially, there is this like killer riffs, and the rhythm section of all of the members in the band. The songs are so well composed, and the production is there. The sounds are amazing. Drums, Akane is with the double bass drum and all the toms. It sounds so good. Like, this is how the drums should sound like in every album. But of course there's this little manner of the drummer, and my god, with Misa and Akane on this album are so freaking good, and it feels like the songs are made. Just keep in mind that we have these awesome rhythm players in our band. It just felt like that, and all the guitars complementing the rhythm section, and everything is just there. It's so nice to listen. Kanami's solos in multiple songs. It's amazing, and Saigi's singing is in a few songs. She goes quite deep with the singing, and that's always nice, especially when it's women singing with low voice. Really nice. And yeah, where was I with the songs? Yeah, Afterlife. That was the song that really got me hooked, and of course after that comes the Manners, which I already told. It's well, not basic, but not so up there with the others. There are so many good songs that like this morning I listened to Manners and I was like, for fudge sake, this is a good song. But in this group of songs, it really doesn't go right up with like Afterlife. It's way, for my opinion, these are my opinions, it's just it's there, but yeah, it's a single song, and I don't know. Then we go to I Still Seek Revenge and HGK, which were two songs again. Really didn't quite like I just listened to the album. I can't put my finger on it. They didn't really rise up to what's up to next. Like Sayona Kidori is the 7th song on the album, and at first I thought the song began that oh no, now they're going to do it, that they're going to make this drama thing and put on one happy different kind of a song that really don't fit to the album. But as in many cases, and especially in this one, as the song progressed, it just blew my mind. It's so progressive, and I like, how can you mix these kinds of like minor chords and everything that happy and sad into one song? It's in the point of view, songwriting point of view, it's interesting, and it's hard to do, and how they make it work, and everything happening in the between. It was it's weird. It's a weird song, but it stuck in my mind. Really like it, and yeah, one of the better songs on the album. And 8th track, Why. It's a weird, like there's, again I'm saying that there's so much going on in these songs that it's that when, and as a listener, when I'm I'm from Finland, and listening to mixed, like they mix English with Japanese in the lyrics and in the singing, and it's really hard to, for the first time at least, it's really hard to listen to, or it's a nice song, but which I can remember, but somehow in that particular song, I don't know, it was a little bit hard for me to listen to. I don't know, I was trying to make out of the words, I think, and it's a little notch in my head on that song. But I have to listen to this whole album, all the songs, again and again, because so much going on. And ninth was The Chemical Reaction, and this was weird. I think this weird one, I think this is the most easy listening song on this album, and don't crucify me if I found some comparisons, like I had this kind of a Nickelback, I'm sure you know the band. I happen to like the riffs on Nickelback, but on this one I got this feeling, not feeling, but it reminded some of the riffs, but the whole rhythm section there as well, it's stuck into my mind, and the riffs, bass, especially the bass, well, in all the songs the bass is good, and there's bass solos all over the songs and everything, but every time this bit of a, or is the most not so fast-paced song on the album, but the whole album is fast-paced, so this is the slowest one, I think. But it's a great song for, I don't know, running or exercising, riding cars, fast cars, just a little like a manly song. I mean, all the songs are manly in some way, but I'll talk that a bit later about that. But one of the better songs on the album. And Giovanni, number 10, I don't know, what can I remember? I can't remember, was it Giovanni or Honkai with 10th and 11th song that got me this now I forgot the band. Like progressive 90s, more of a like a rock songs comparison. This whole album is fast-paced metal or even thrash metal. I like when the girls, oh well, the last song, Black Hole, I was talking about how I in the beginning, and like I was hoping that Don't Go There, like typically in albums there are, in the end there has to be this slow song that binds the whole album together, so to say, and I was hoping that please don't do that, and the girls didn't do that, because Black Hole is the most trashy and most aggressive song on the album, I think, and what a way to end the whole album on like that kind of a song. It's totally, like I was thinking that I'm sure that there is a slow song on the end, but it wasn't, and that was a big thumbs up. Weird song, so much happening, only 3 minutes, but it all the rhythms and everything. Overall, amazing album. And I have to say that, hey, what's happening? Yeah, the music's gone. Okay, but I have to say, I talked it sounds manly because in the guitars, rhythm guitars, all the bass, drums, everything. When you listen to this kind of music, you're used to that there are men behind the instruments, but there's not, and it's weird because you can hear like guitar is not an instrument to be. It takes a certain kind of style to get those this certain kind of sound out of the guitar, and in some cases it's in metal players say that it's like guitar is not an, or it's like drums, it's an hitting instrument. You have to have a little muscle behind it, or you don't, but it's something you do with your hand, and it's weird for me to listen that the girls are doing their thing better than 90% of the bands in the world that I've heard, really manly men playing aggressive metal, and it sounds like they're just touching their strings slightly, and when the girls do it, it's just like, guys, what are you doing? You have to have to get better. Men have to rise to the level of the girls again in some point, and I think BAND-MAID is in this area wiping their bottoms with all the male rhythm guitarists and all that, but yeah, that's something. It's difficult for me to explain what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand what I'm getting at. But overall, my God, it's a great album, really, really great. And like I said, the best songs, for my opinion, on this album, I have to say Afterlife, number third song, number 7, Sayona Kidori, Chemical Reaction, and Black Hole. These are the 4 songs that I like the best. I can't remember now, was it Giovanni or Honkai? One of them was also really great. But these 4 or 5 songs, really, all songs are great, but these 4 or 5 songs popped out that I can remember just by listening the album for the first time. And yeah, I think that's that. Hey, I put if you're not familiar with BAND-MAID, or you haven't heard BAND-MAID's new album yet, I put the link in the description where you can find the album on Spotify at least, and hey, go check it out. It will blow your mind from start to the end. And I would recommend that you listen the whole album at once, like I did. It's like I said in the beginning, it's an roller coaster that starts and never comes down. It just keeps going, and when you get to the end, I think some of you have like this same kind of thoughts after you listen to this album, like the feel of like the roller coaster have to come down in some point, but it doesn't. And really, I haven't heard this kind of surprising music or the full album full of this kind of a blow mind music that blows your mind and keeps you on your toes. I just can't. Maybe not ever. I don't know. I think that's because of the lack of that typical like how you place your songs on the album. It just keeps going and going. BAND-MAID, one of the best bands in the world, and yeah, it's just lovely. But I'll leave it here. Hope you enjoy my thoughts on this album, and if you do, I could in some point do more reviews if you are up to it, or if I am up to it. Yeah, let's see. But thanks for watching, and see you next time. Have a great one.